This is how I ended up in one of the most viral content houses. So let me take you guys back. It is November of 2020. I get kicked out of my parents' house. Your man's is working at Starbucks. I live at one friend's house for 6 months. I move out to another friend's house for another 6 months. And honestly, during this time, I'm feeling so defeated. I'm feeling so helpless. We're in the middle of a lockdown. I can't pursue my dancing stuff. I cannot perform live. It is driving me insane. We don't know when things are coming back. The only thing I had to do was produce content online, whether it was making dance videos, dance visuals, TikToks, Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it, I was doing it all. And honestly, refining my skills as a video editor. During the time of the pandemic, I really had a lot of time to just focus on improving my skills in all different aspects, whether it was as a dancer or as a video editor. I had nothing else to do outside of work, so I just immersed myself. And during this time, I was also trying to seek out other jobs. I was tired of Starbucks. Starbucks was not cutting it. Minimum wage was not cutting it. As one does, I'm looking on Indeed, I'm looking on LinkedIn, I'm looking everywhere. I see a posting for a video editor. So I was like, oh, this seems interesting. And the job posting was for an influencer. And I was like, yo, why not? Let me try and apply for this. So while I was filling out the application form, it says, are you willing to relocate to Mexico? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, like, what are the odds I'm gonna get this job? But one thing that they wanted in particular as well was a 1-minute video of me just talking to a camera. Basically, to keep things quick, short, and kind of on a cliffhanger, because I only got a minute to do this, I believe I'm the best person for this position, because not only am I creative, not only am I disciplined, but I'm truly a go-getter in every shape and form. I'm not the type of person to sit back and watch time pass by. So they do holler, and they asked me to do a test edit. I do the test edit. They then follow up with an interview. Interviews seem to have gone great, and I was kind of silent for a couple weeks. After one very, very shitty day at Starbucks, I remember I literally biked home in tears just because I was in a very dark place at this time, and my soul felt like it was draining. Just to give you some background, this Starbucks was in Ottawa, Canada. And believe it or not, the location I worked at was the 3rd busiest location in all of Canada. And every day you're literally dealing with these coffee maniacs.
I would like to drink a cup of coffee.
That need their caramel macchiatos. They're throwing shit at you. They're swearing at you. Some of them were great. Don't get me wrong. I loved some of them. But the ones that were bad were god awful. I come home, pull up my phone, and I got an email from the social media team saying that they want to fly me out to Mexico. What?
What is going on?
I messaged my point of contact back, which was my good man Louis. And it was during that call that I agreed to come join them in Mexico, and literally within 72 hours. So this is the crazy part of it. Because it was a trial run, I didn't know how long this was gonna last. This could have been a trial run for a couple weeks. Things didn't work out. They would have sent my ass packing, or this could go on for months. So I'm panicking. I'm telling you, I'm being overwhelmed with anxiety. I don't know how long I'm leaving for. Everything is moving and changing so fast. I gotta say goodbye to my friends who are my entire fucking world. And I just gotta bounce and go to Mexico and live with a whole bunch of strangers that I've never met before. Talk about a life-changing experience there. So I go to Mexico, and it was this crazy ass ride. I ended up being there for I think 3 or 4 months, and it was just such a surreal experience. In all the good and in all the bad. I learned a tremendous amount. There's a lot of things that I realized that I needed to start doing to implement into my own work as I'm distributing my work over social media, And there's a lot of things that I realized I shouldn't do, whether it be work-wise or personality-wise or anything of that nature. And the greatest thing that came out of it was I made some of the greatest friends. Me and the rest of my housemates went through some fucked up, crazy ass shit together. And I guess through the trauma bonding, it brought us so damn close together. It really felt like a family. I met some of the most beautiful souls I think that could ever exist in this damn world. I don't know how I got so lucky to be surrounded by such sweet fucking angels, but I am so honored. Although it felt like my life literally changed overnight, because it kind of did. It was months and years of very hard work, of acquiring the skills that I have as a video editor and producer that got me into that house. I never expected that being a part of my journey in a million years. And I want that to be the biggest takeaway for you guys. Life has shown me so many times at this point to expect the unexpected. You never know how close you are to breaking through that first stepping stone. And although I went into that house as a video editor and not as a dancer, it helped me grow tremendously as an artist. And I gained so much confidence. I made so many valuable connections that have catapulted me to where I am at today and to where I hope to be at in the future. I think no matter what you're doing, whether you guys are pursuing shit on social media, you're trying to be an artist, you're trying to start up your own business, you never know who's watching. I've said that so many times. I've learned that. I've learned my lesson with Janet Jackson. I've learned my lesson with this content house. Keep pushing for yourself. The fight feels long. The fight feels forever. But when you hit that sweet spot and people want to fly you out, people want you to do this and do that, and they're now believing in your vision. They're believing in your movement. They're believing in you. That is the most gratifying and satiating thing for the soul. So please, I've said this in so many of my videos, and I'm going to continue to stick with this narrative. If you're watching this, don't you dare stop. I'm here rooting for you as you are rooting for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next Friday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, hit that like button.